Okay, guys, when we start this one, you're going to actually start from the top and work your way down, but you're going to have to add these lines in first, the lines where the light goes to, or the northern lights stop, I should say. Don't use black until the end. Do not use black until the end, okay? Just because people who've been doing it and have been using black beforehand have been smudging their paper. So it'll it'll keep the paper much neater if you wait until the very end. Okay? So you can see there's the lights, there's the sky in the background with the stars, there's the trees, and on the horizon you can see the light on the horizon. So we're going to work from the top down. We'll do the lights, the northern lights, then we'll do the light on the horizon, then we'll do the trees last. We're going to fit the stars in there too, in between the horizon lights and the trees. Okay. So the first thing you want to do, I'm just going to take a pencil and I'm going to really lightly make 3 light S-shaped lines. Okay. And make them really light so you can't see them very well. So I'm just going to do a little line here. And you can see that on the screen. Then I'm going to make another one next to it that kind of goes over this way. And then I'm going to make a small one over here. So those are the lines that my lights are going to go to. Now all of your lines that you add with chalk, because we're going to do this with colored chalk, okay? All your lines go this direction. Not this direction and this direction and this direction and this direction. They should all be going this direction. Okay? Towards the corner. No matter where they are, they're all going the same direction. Okay? They're not going to close in towards this corner. I should say that differently. They're all going to be going like this. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay? So to start, I'm just going to start with one color, and you can use 3 or 4 colors. But remember on the video, they said one type of light produces red and blue light, and the other one produces green and yellow light. Okay, depending how the sunlight hits the photons, it excites those particles in the atmosphere. Okay, so you can do that too. You don't have to. You can do any kind of colors you want. Okay, but to start, I'm just going to do lines that go, and I might make a little bitty line here, okay, and I'll turn my paper diagonally, and I'll just make a line like that, and you're just going to make lines to start off, just like this, and every once in a while I twist my chalk to get a sharp edge, but you see how all my lines are going the same direction? And then I'll move to this one. Now, the second line of lights will not touch the first line, okay? So I just keep going like that, and then I do some over here, because you want, whatever you do in the first line, you want to kind of copy that, and some are short, some are longer, okay? Some are closer to each other, some are further. Okay, so there's yellow. Now I'm going to do some orange. And you'll, every once in a while, you'll run into like an edge of the chalk that's, hasn't been roughed up, and it'll just slide. So you've just got to kind of twist the chalk. So I do the same thing, okay? So I go through. So let's imagine that I've done all my colors, and I'm going to use one more color, and I'll just use this pinkish color. And you guys will also have white to use. You can use white. White can be mixed in anytime. So all my lines going the same direction. Sometimes you can have them overlap on top of the other colors. Now, you're going to have to do this you're going to have to do this twice basically. So this first time, now that I've got my chalk on there, when I blend my colors, I blend the same direction that they're going. And that's what gives it that wispy look that you see on the picture. Okay? So you'll go through it and you'll do that, and then you'll go back over it again afterwards with the same color. So you fill back in. So you're basically doing 2 layers of colors. Because it'll fill it in. It'll fill it in really nice that way. Okay? So that's the first step. And really when I'm blending, try to stick. Do you see how this one went below the line? Try to stay. Try not to go down too far. Don't go back and forth. I just go down and I blend, down and blend. I'm going one direction. See, I'm picking up my finger at the end and coming back to the beginning. Okay. So there's the start of it. So you can see that it looks pretty cool once you get going. Okay. So that, remember, don't use black, mix white in there too, and I will come around as you're working.